So under the current proposal, $1,200 would be given to Americans who make up to $75,000 a year, double for those who file jointly and make less than $150,000 together. Every additional child would tack on another $500. Joining me now is Alexis Christoforous of Yahoo Finance. Alexis, big welcome to you. So how far do you think this money is going to go for Americans who've been laid off? How long will it help keep them afloat?
Good morning, Alex. Good to be with you. One of the criticisms of this bill right now is that it's a one-time check. You just laid out what that's going to mean for millions of Americans. $1,200 if you make $75,000 or less. Two checks, $2,400, if you will, for a couple making less than $150,000. But how long is that one-time check going to go for these Americans, especially if you don't have a job for 2, 3, 4 months? Many people are calling for steady income, which would mean an expansion of unemployment benefits. We've seen this happen before, most recently during the 09-08 crisis when President Obama had to expand unemployment benefits twice, actually, both in 09 and in 13, as we saw the unemployment rate top out at 10.4%. So these one-time checks certainly helpful, but is it really the answer going forward, depending on how long this pandemic lasts? Probably not, Alex.
And Alexis, is there a date by which people are expected to receive these checks? Has that been put in stone yet?
That's the big question. No, there is not a date right now. It typically takes about 2 weeks after you've filed, but we're expecting that to take longer this time. These cities and states are crushed right now with claims. We had 281,000 claims this past week alone. You mentioned 2.4 million this coming week. So as they work their way through all of that paperwork, you could be looking at getting a check 4 to 6 weeks from now, which is unacceptable. And a lot of people are not going to be able to make ends meet during that time.
Hanging on during that time. What about other things the government's trying to do to help the financial stress in Americans? Moving tax day back now to July 15th, halting, at least briefly, any interest payments on student loans. What other things could be done to help Americans?
You can dispense more checks to Americans more frequently. Expanding the unemployment benefits is probably the best way to give people a steady, regular paycheck while they see their way through this. No interest loans, also a great thing. Grants, if the government can do it. And also small businesses, which are the backbone of our economy. Giving those small businesses a lifeline so they can continue to keep their workers on the payroll, especially those who may be out sick, who may be out with the coronavirus, would be very helpful right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Alexis Christoforous, you're very helpful as well. Thank you so much.